It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And that's well done by the kicking teams, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ken Black. Hut, hut.
A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Down.
They bring Judy in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Come on, set. Get ready.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Put.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Cleveland.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
65, 65, 65.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Now, faking the give. Open man, that's Luther Burden. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got Loveland, free left side. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. Going off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. The extra point is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
50.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set, punt. 33, yellow. Set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Oh, a loose football. The Browns have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Right? Ready, ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's in! Touchdown, Browns. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 14
4
yards.
catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start. And he picks up the first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's quickly into the hands of Radunze on the RPO. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Here's Lewis. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll run it. Here's Lewis.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, big hole left side. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Back to throw. This one deep and looking for Melton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
On the ground, it's Lewis. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
On the go. Ready?
Tight end motioning left. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
18 Cardinals, ready.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. Moving left. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
3rd and 10.
Ready.
Running is Chubb.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Lewis. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
It's 4th down.
And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession.
And he will score. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Chicago. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Bears back within 10. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Sanders on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here comes a return, and no chance to turn upfield. And he's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete to Melton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, shot.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. The Bears cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They bring Judy in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Got his man, that's Grant. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, break. Down.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On play action, Shador. Fine work there defensively, got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jerry Judy, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Sanders now off the bootleg. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready?
Again, it's Sanders. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now they'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Williams.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is Lewis. into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Tackle made at the 36-yard
Ball on the
line.
36 now.
A
Here's
6-yard
second
gain.
and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side. He's got Komet. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Second and 5.
7 Pirates, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now, faking the give. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown tonight.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He'll manage only a couple. That is Deion Walker in there on the stop.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Shador. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
15-yard loss.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Now Sanders on third and long. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
At the Browns' 48-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 43, here's second and 5. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he is not going to get a left. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. The Bears call out their field goal team. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bears will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Hold it ready. Got me wire. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
As Shador on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Cleveland.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Panther 60, Panther.
Here's a run by Chubb as we start the fourth quarter. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 by 20.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. It is third and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Results in a fourth down. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Sanders. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set up. Go.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Tackle 80.
Now it's Sanders. He finds Judy on that one. And he'll get into the end zone. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. This one complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run it. Here's Lewis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Chicago. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Lewis. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On the ground, it's Lewis. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Cross right side to the tight end connect. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set, ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Uh-oh. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and put
a big hole. And he will score. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On the run to the right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Second and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Here we go.
The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down